thoughts when you first met Vince?
First time I met Vince was when we were promoting the Inoki Muhammad Ali thing. And Nick and I, Bockwinkel and I went to Chicago from Omaha, and they had an exhibition where Muhammad Ali was going to box like Buddy Wolf and Kenny J and a couple of guys. And we went up to dinner, breakfast, and walked up to Vince's table, introduced ourselves, and he went, okay. But then when I went there to work for him, it's going to be nicer. I mean, man's a genius.
How did Vince change as his company grew?
When you're there, you can't tell. So since I've been gone, I can see where it's grown bigger. But I don't know what he's like because I haven't been around him. But while I was there, he was always easy to talk to. He always said, here's my phone number. 24 hours a day, call me. You can ask me anything. A lot of guys don't like him. A lot of guys do. He's never been bad to me.
So you always got along with him?
Yeah, and no problem.
What are some of your early memories of managing? I guess you managed John Studd, Ken Patera, when he first came in.
Studd was a very nice man. Should have never been in business. He was too nice to be in the business. Right. Too nice to be a heel. And Patera should have been a heel all his life. Because he was an athlete, you know, and he was pampered his whole life and world's strongest man, and he didn't take, he could pull over on the road for a ticket, like going 35 and a 30. He's like, come on, Barney, give me the ticket, asshole. I mean, you're not going to get off on stuff like that. But Seth would always sign autographs and was very nice to people. And
was Hogan different to work with in the WWF than he was in AWA because of, you know,
no,
bigger star?
No, he never changed. He wasn't that way. A lot of guys don't like him because they didn't get to work with Hogan. The reason they didn't get to work with Hogan is because they couldn't draw money with Hogan. And you guys that are sitting home right now and are saying, Hogan screwed me. If you could have drawn money, you'd have been there. If you could have been the worst human being in life, you'd have been there to draw money. The only reason you didn't work with Hogan was you couldn't draw money. That's simple. He'd work with a grape if he could draw money. That simple.
Was there any kind of rivalries between any of the managers? Because you were there at the time, Lou Albano, Jimmy Hart, Slick.
I don't know. I never talked to none of them. I never discussed my career with them. I never discussed money, days off, pay, or anything. What you do is your business. What I do is mine. I found out a long time ago, if I find out that I got $1,000 last night and you got $2,000, I'm going to be mad. So I don't want to know what you make.
Right.
Because, and then if they find out that I got 2 and they got 1, they're not going to give them more. They're going to take from me to make them happy. So I never tell anybody what I made.
Right. Memories of Jimmy Snuka.
Jimmy was he was good. He was a hell of an athlete, boy. He played rugby, I think, over in Fiji or whatever they do over there. I guess that's just for lunch. But I mean, I don't know how they live over there, but they come out of trees and they jump from place to place. And hell of an athlete, brother.
Thoughts on Roddy Piper?
Piper is very talented. I remember Roddy when he was coming out of Winnipeg, Canada, coming to Minneapolis to wrestle. He was about 190 pounds. You had big guys then. You had Mosca, you had Crusher, you had Larry Hennig, and they'd always ask the guys, you know, they wouldn't ask him, but they would say, who'd you work with last time? So he didn't follow up.
Right.
Piper didn't care. He'd wrestle anybody. He just wanted the experience. I mean, I could see he was going to be good because he had a good mouth. He could talk. Talking will always get you better. Will help you more than your body or your ability. It always does.
Speaking of talking, you're probably one of the greatest guys on the mic and very quick-witted. Who taught you basically how to talk in front of the mic, or is it something that you've always had natural talent?
It's so simple. Right now, can you hear him slurring on words a bit? I have TMJ. You know what that is?
No.
It's a nerve. It goes down to your jaw, into your ear, into your neck, and it's very hard to speak sometimes. It happens, and I don't know what causes it, but I have to go have a mouth replacement, some gimmick done.
Right.
Who knows? Doctors, they don't know what to tell you. I learned how to talk shaving. Every day you shave your face. German, be an Indian, be a heel, be a baby face, be whatever you want to be. But when you shave, you always see yourself like the people see you. Do an interview. That's how I did interviews. I taught myself to do interviews.
Basically just looking and doing facial
Just looking in the mirror. That's all. And everybody down does the same interview. He's going down. Whoa, that'll make you. Might as well roll the car and the kids. Let's go see this. No. They all use cliches. No one is creative anymore and knows how to get over. They think yelling and screaming, they think wearing sunglasses and a beard and long hair. Why dress like the guy that buys tickets? That's what you're doing.
If you were to give advice to guys that are in the business today, what would you tell them?
Put a 38 to the roof of your mouth.